everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a homeschool room tour. I get a ton of questions all the time about how I organize and set up our homeschool room. So today I thought I would do a quick video to show you how we set up our homeschool room. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. If you've not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down there. We'd love to have you stick around and join us for future videos. And let's jump right into the video. When you first come into our schoolroom, this is what you see. So here we have our first desk. This is Hope's desk. And then we have Kaylin's desk over here. They both have Chromebooks they keep on their desk. Inside their desk, I'll show you. So they each have a cabinet in their desk, and this is where they generally keep all of their books that they work out of. I'll show you here. So this is all, so she has her Bible and her dictionary, and then this is her, back here in the corner is her language arts reading, and then she has her writing, her math, and then these are binded books that I bound for history and science. And then in Kaylin's desk, we have the same. So Kaylin uses a binder for a few things. Other than that, she just has the same general books. And then we use this is a craft organizer. I'll show you here. So at the top we keep all of our graph paper for math, and then we keep all of our lined paper they use for taking notes, and then we have a bunch of pens and highlighters in this drawer here. And then this is all of our math supplies. So we have our calculators, rulers, compasses, different math equipment there. And then this is our art bins. So there's some, pieces that they've cut to do some art crafts, some drawing stuff they've done, and then their drawing paper is down underneath. This is where we keep all of our glue. The label, I just noticed the label actually came off of this one, so I'll need to relabel that. But then in here I have all of the kids' pencils, and then we have erasers. We have all like the pencil erasers in there, and then their pencils and stuff. And in our next drawer, we have all of our dry erase boards. This is what the kids and Alexa use for like writing, for quick math stuff. And then we have the dry erase board cleaner and an eraser back here. And then they have all their colored pencils. And then in the very last one is crayons, and I keep those at the bottom because they're good for our 3-year-old, because then she can access them when she needs them. And then at the very bottom, these are just their laptop bags that they use when we travel. So coming around the room, so from the desks here, we have this cabinet. So inside the cabinet, we have reading books on the shelf here. This is all the stuff that they're going to read throughout the year. This is where I keep all of my teaching books. So this is all of my preschool stuff for Alexa back here. I have a Bible program that I'm working on in my Bible. And then this is the science and history we're using right now. This is our Bible curriculum. And then these are bound books for quizzes and tests that I've bound for the kids for science and history. And then I have Alexa's writing program and math program, and then this is Alexa's Bible program here, and then so this is just all of my teaching stuff. There's some more preschool stuff. This is the rest of our science we'll use for the rest of the year, and then a lot of my grading stuff's back here. On the next shelf, on this end we keep all of our library books that we get from the library. This is our German program we're using right now. And then this is all language arts. So this here is programs we're using, as well as the Foundation Phonics. We're using these to do language arts for preschool. And then these are the Bob books and the phonics books we're using for that. And then for the older kids, we use these McGuffey programs back there. And then on the next shelf, so this is Hope and Kaylin's shelf. This is Kaylin's cubby over here, and then Hope's cubby over here. This is just kind of like the way they use, this is the way they do to organize their loose papers and stuff that doesn't fit nicely in their cabinet. And then on the bottom two shelves is just preschool books, and then I keep these at the bottom because they're nice for Alexa, because then she's able to reach them and get them out anytime she wants to read. And then coming around, we have our today is calendar. We try to do this every day with Alexa. And then coming on around here, we have this 8-drawer system here. And the kids keep their binders here. Down across the bottom, these are just throw blankets we store for the living room, so that's not school related. We keep baby wipes in this cubby and tissues in that cubby, and then we have printer paper and ink in that cubby. And then here we have all of our scissors, all of our note cards that the kids do to make their flashcards. And then this one has a staple and a hole punch. I'm not sure why there's a ruler in here. That's not supposed to be in there, but that's in there. And then these are all of our permanent markers. I have to keep those out of reach so that the toddler doesn't play with those. So this is where we keep all of our mechanical pencils and the lead and erasers and stuff for that. And then I know that says erasers. We had erasers up here, we moved them. So this is just a few dry erase markers I keep separate because Alexa's really good at kind of destroying the dry erase markers. She's really good at kind of crushing the tips down, so I keep a few separate so that I have to do things with. And then we have our globe here, and then next to our globe we have a tape dispenser, and then our printer. And then back here in the corner we have our paper shredder back there. And then you come around and we got my desk here, and then we have Alexa's desk, and then we have this craft drawer. This I use for Alexa's stuff, and this is how I organize all of my toddler stuff right now. I'm still trying to find a different way to do it, but this works really good for us for right now. I keep everything letter related in here. She has this writing book I got her, and it's her name, and she does the letters and stuff. And then we have all of her flashcards of words she's reading right now, all of her lowercase and uppercase flashcards. Here's some more sight words that we're doing. And then we there's like tracing things, and those are Play-Doh mats I made. So it's just a bunch of letter stuff in there. Here we have all of our number stuff. We got her number 8, her number flashcards. There's some more numbers we play some games with. This is another number game I made. And she has some doc cards that have numbers on the back. And then she's got this little Brain Quest numbers thing I got her. She loves to do that. And then in colors, we just have this as our color sorting we use to do sorting with colors. It's just construction paper I cut, and then some of those like craft puffballs. The next drawer we have our shapes. So I have these different shapes we practice with her. We do different crafts with those. We fill them in with Play-Doh, we color them, trace them. In the next drawer we have directions, and then kind of like opposites and sizing. So we talk about large versus small, big versus little, and then we have directions. We use these feet to talk about the differences between left and right. This drawer is where I use to keep all of our letter crafts. I'll show you up here. So these are our letter crafts that we've been making. So as I prep those, they go in that drawer down there. So I just don't have any prepped at the moment. And then in the next drawer, these are coloring pages. So she's got these little coloring pages she has. Some of them are larger down here at the bottom. It's just stuff as like a space filler in time if she wants to do schoolwork, and I'm just out of stuff for her to do for that day. And then these are book activities. So this is all when I'm planning lessons. This is where I keep. So like this is if This would be the book we'd be working on. All the stuff in the drawer would be related to that. This book, she just sat in here. But this is all from when we were doing our moon lesson. So it's got all of my stuff on the moon. And we were talking about the different phases of the moon. And then we have, so this is the big kids drawer still. We ran out of space to put it, so it ended up over here. This is all of their spelling. So these are different spelling games that I've created for the big kids. We have all of those in there. And then this is just kind of a miscellaneous drawer. I use this drawer to keep all of my extra bags, because when I do the letter crafts, I store everything in a bag, and so I just reuse those bags over and over again. Here we have our preschool shelf. So on our preschool shelf we have these are some large pieces of paper she paints or colors on, we practice cutting with. In here we have all of our painting stuff, and then we have, this is for fine motor skills, so we have our rice and our flour in there. And then up here, these are the kind of like mini blow-up pools we use to put those in. And then here is all of our more fine motor skills, so we have in here some stuff for sand, we have lacing cards with the lace, and then I have her puzzle pieces, loose puzzle pieces in there that I don't have the boxes for anymore. And then these are her tracing sheets. So it's just these plastic sheets we got on Amazon, and I slide her paper in them so she can do the sheet over and over again. And then she's got a bunch of these are just, let's see if I can show you. So this one has pieces in it. It's got a chalkboard on one side and a dry erase board on the other, and she can use that to build people or write on, and she really likes using that. This one here on the bottom is very similar to this one. And then on this side we have, so this is a opposite game, this is a memory game, and then we do a lot of upcycling. So these are just containers that we've upcycled with, and we keep all of her letters in. So this is all of her uppercase letters, and then this one has all of her lowercase letters in it. And then we use, these are her numbers and counters, and those are all magnetic. We try to do a lot of magnetic stuff, it just makes it easier. This is another upcycling box. It has, I'll show you here. It's more preschool stuff, but it has this in it. The box kind of got destroyed, and so I just used this box to keep it in, but it's got all those little foam pieces she uses. Get that closed up. Alright, and then next is her muffin matchup. It's kind of been used and abused. The box is there, but she loves this game. And then on this shelf we have all of her puzzles here, and then this is another upcycling piece. I keep all of her trinkets in, and we use those for counting, doing patterns, organizing. We use these actually for quite a bit of things. Whew, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. I hope you enjoyed that homeschool room tour. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like it, please give it a big thumbs up. And that's all I have for you today. And check in again with me next week. Bye!